Hi guys, welcome to another Guyver Gaming Kid TV video. Today we're going to look at RaceRoom Racing Experience from Simbin. Had a wee blast on it. I've not had a lot of time to play yet due to work, but from what I've played, great fun. We'll have a wee nose at the options here. Sound is pretty good, although I will lower that engine sound a lot because it is loud. But the sound effects are pretty awesome for live. I have the master volume down at 45% and it's still loud. Controls, you can I think near enough all steering wheels, the popular ones, are usable from what I remember him saying during a video interview that I watched. You can customize them as well. I had it as H shifter, but you've got to customize the buttons in it because obviously all H shifters are different. So I've got it set up so that my gear stick will work now, but paddle shifting also works. So I just use whatever's there for the correct vehicle. So you can go through your primary functions, secondaries, your advanced settings, so you can check the steering, which is about right there. I have it 180 degree steering at the minute, so you can do your steering speed, you can do your force feedback stuff, and also what the animation is shown for the steering. So say you're in a certain race car, like a BMW race car or something, and you know it's maybe 172 degrees or 270 degrees of steering, you can adjust your steering wheel in the settings for your steering wheel for that, and then you can actually adjust the animation on the controller profile to match that. So that's really good. Video settings, not a great deal, but as far as I know, this game is in beta, as far as I'm aware. But the graphics are still really nice on this anyways. I have it in full graphics because I went into the custom settings and did it. There isn't much you can put on Ultra, I don't think, if anything. So, you know, I've got it as max as I can get it at the minute. There is an auto function there, and then your high, medium and low settings. Credits as usual. Language settings, vehicle settings. There's your wheel rotation, so 180 degrees. Shift mode manual, auto clutch off. I usually race this on Get Real, I think is what they call it on here, which is no edge on the nothing. You can also mess about with your HUD. Turn off what you want, turn on what you want. I have virtual mirrors off. Virtual mirroring, copy, etc. You know, I'm trying to get it as real as I can at the minute. That's why it's on the minimum data display. Just until I get used to it. It is one of those games where you need to get used to it. So you have leaderboards, your media hub takes you to your past things that you've done, or what you've bought, etc. Leaderboard challenges is for the online aspect. You have to always be online with this game due to the online aspect of it. And your portal stuff down here for your leaderboards. I actually have it set to UK because I wanted to see how many was driving in it. Not a great deal in the UK. Doesn't seem to look that many, does it, on the... Although it's all different tracks and whatnot, so... You know, you can sort through it, pick a track and go, right, I want to beat these times. Which is pretty cool. Competitions are what Simbin are running for different comps. They've just added the cash competition one, which you're racing, you can win money. I don't know how much because I haven't actually checked. But that's really cool. And then you've got a brand thing there, so you can catch up information on the different brands that it's supporting at the minute, which is also quite interesting. They've just brought out a DTM download pack, which is 20 quid, I think it is, 21 quid, which is the full DTM racing seasons, the full rules, everything. So I might look into that at some point. Now this game is free to download and play, but you only get some tracks and some cars, and then you pay for other cars and tracks. Now the prices are actually pretty good, and they've got a good selection of cars as well, and some beautiful cars. The old BMW turbos there, Pro car. I purchased the Zaxby Capri because I'm a Ford guy. I have a Ford Cosworth, and one of my mates has tons of Capris, and so I got the Zaxby Capri because it looks awesome. So I got that. You can see the free cars that you get there, which are quite good anyways. Then you've got your Porsches, your Volvo, like touring car style. So eventually I'm going to have most of these cars that I like. There's some I'm not really asked about, but some of the older ones like the BMs here and the what have we got down here, the old Volvo and stuff like that, I'm going to get some of them because I like the older ones. I'm a Ford guy, so I'm probably not getting all the Fords as well. But there are some really, really nice cars in here. Track-wise, you've got circuits. There's not a great deal of circuits at the minute, so I'm hoping they're going to add more. I'd like to see some more British circuits in there. Like Donington, I'd love to see Donington in there. There's not enough games with Donington in it. I've been there a number of times with my car club, RS Owners Club, and it's a really, really great track. So I'd love to see that in there. Knock Hill, maybe something like that. You know, some more British tracks would be great. And then they've also added hill climbing in this. I haven't tried that yet, but it looks mental from what I've seen. And then obviously the new DTM experience, which is pretty cool looking, so I may get that at some point as well. But I say, prices aren't too bad. I think £16 gets you 2,000 VRP points. So, you know, I spent 16 quid and I got the Capri, which, by the way, you can actually get skins for as well. As you see, you can buy a skin, so I bought 2 skins for it, as well as the main vehicle and the few other tracks that you saw. So you can get in there and get different skins for these cars as well, which is also really nice. I like how you can reskin the vehicles. I think that's a brilliant idea. There's only one skin for that one. Dope. That's got a good collection of skins for it, look. So that's quite cool. I like how they've done it. You know, it's not extortionately expensive, and it's great fun. And then you can get to your options and your profile and everything from here as well. So today I'm going to show you, I don't know why it's on amateur, a bit of the racing. You know, single player. So you can't do single race or championships. So that's why I'm assuming it's still in beta. For what I saw, it was in beta, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I didn't actually check properly because I'm a dipstick. So I have it on Get Real. As you see there, this is where your racing experience gets real and challenging. Strict cut track rules, and every facet of your car setup can be tuned. So I've got realistic. Oh, I didn't know about that mechanical damage. I thought I had that turned on. Tyre wear, fuel usage, and all that is on. Oh, I thought Get Real put all them on already. Never mind. Right, so I've got everything on. Because I like racing it with no aids on or anything like that. Circuits, you can pick your location. You can have AI drivers on. I actually have them on, but I was going to turn them off in a minute because I'm still practicing, so they just blow me out of the water in a minute. Although you can change. You can't do the AI settings yet, but I'll turn them off for this. Should a race. I'll do the commentary over the race because I need to concentrate with driving on this thing. But as I say, you can pick your circuit. I have Hockenheim on at the minute, but I know Monza are a bit better for doing this. Your classic car, you've got all all your classes that you can buy are all in here, so you can pick them and tune them up and whatnot. And then obviously the AI drivers. So if we hit the start button. Now, Simbins have race room studios all over the world by the looks of it, or at least all over the States. I think there's some in Germany and whatnot. I don't know if there's any in the UK, where you can actually get a card. So you can go to one of these like racing cafe things and stick your card in, it saves your profile on there and race wherever you make stuff, which I think is an awesome idea. Okay, so here's your options. Positions, session settings, your normal options again, and your car setup. As you've seen the car setup, it goes into it quite a lot. Simbin are renowned for their simulators apparently, and I haven't tinkered with any of this yet. I could do with having a play with it and get my car set up perfectly, but I haven't had a play yet. As you see with the Capri, only has to get all 5 gears. It's an older car, it's I don't remember that, so. But pressures, your bias and everything like that, you know, the detail is pretty damn good for car setup. So if I now shut up and hit drive, and I'll show you some of the gameplay. Okay guys, so here is some of the footage of me racing. Again, I apologise for the very bad driving at the beginning. I've only had a couple of hours sleep here. I was on night shift last night, so I'm not really concentrating that much. But as you see, the interiors are fairly detailed in these vehicles. The sound effects are awesome. As you heard there, and you might hear in the replay later on, the squeaking of the brakes because of the cold and whatnot. The turbo on the wastegate, or dump valve in this case, kicking in. So everything's nice and fast paced. But it feels really good. Oh, that's me cocking up a gear. So not concentrating really well. This is a really completely balls this up. Look at that. Oh, it's disgraceful. There's racing drivers out there shaking their heads already. But the force feedback in this is really, really nice. You get the lift and all that lot through the steering wheel. Oh, there. Oh, that's just this. Oh, disgraceful. Dirted the car. But the force feedback's really good on this. You can feel. You can actually really feel what's going on the track through the wheel. It's pretty good. I like that. And you know, the sound of the car is awesome, as I said. That's hell for leather down here. Slamming the brakes on. I think I cocked this one up as well, though. Oh no, I'm not too bad on that one. Not a complete clusterfuck on that. No, it's really good, and I can only imagine what it's like with the AI on. As I say, I've not raced much with AI on yet, so I don't really know what that's going to be like. From what I have raced with it, it's pretty good. But I need a lot more practice, and I need to be awake a bit more as well. I'm going to try some of the other tracks out, and I'll probably do an update video in a few weeks with maybe some different cars and see what they're like. I've tried one of the free cars. It's a pretty mental ride. I'm just used to slamming the accelerator down, but the arse end spins out like mad. So, you know, you've got to feather things and play with it closely. Nice pops, bangs and farts as you go down the gears and stuff. Brilliant. but really enjoy it. It feels really good. I have surround sound on this as well, which adds to the feeling of it with my headset. I'm sat in a normal crappy leather seat at the minute, but I am buying a new office chair, which is like a racing bucket seat, like a Recaro, very shortly, because my seats, I had it. Oh, that's disgraceful, that one. And as you see, invalid lap because you've gone off, so it is pretty strict with the lap times, which is really good. So that adds to the challenges at the minute with trying to beat other people's lap times. But it is really, really fun, and there I'm off by a mile. So let's skip on to some replays and we'll see how they go on. Okay, so here is the replay menus. As you can see, they're quite extensive. Different views around the car. You can zoom in, zoom out for an exterior view. See here, so you can just follow the car around like that all the time, zoom in, zoom out. Which is pretty cool. I would like these to be done by buttons as well, maybe with a controller or something, because then you can get some really nice footage for videos. This is a director mode, which I think is a bit goofed because I started it from a weird camera angle. But this will go through different camera shots, different angles and stuff, and you can hear me fluffing the gears there. And according to the Simbin developers, if you have it on director mode, no laps will be the same. So you can do my 10 lap race or something, and it'll not be the same replay on each lap, which I quite like. It sounds really cool. That's more like a televised sort of thing. So I'm interested to do some longer test races and see how that works. And as you can see me fluffing that again, and just see how good the director cam actually is. On the left hand side there you can see you can change vehicles and whatnot, so you can change what car you're in and what driver you're with. You've got interior modes, you've got just a normal TV camera modes which go through there, which are pretty cool. And you can stop, pause, rewind, etc. You can also take screenshots during this, and then when you minimize it down it'll vanish completely, so you can see the full race on its own, which is really cool. So you can get that set up, put it on director mode and sit there and then record a lap or a race. I think it's looked pretty cool. So I'll leave the last few minutes of this on a lap that I didn't fluff, which will be my last lap, and you can just watch and listen to the sound effects as it goes around the actual track. So, as you can see, I apologise again for the first couple of laps. I was a bit rusty. I've just finished night shift, so I'm recording this after about 2-3 hours sleep, so I'm not really paying attention properly. But as you can see and hear, it is a very impressive game. In my mind, it beats Assetto Corsa so far. I've tried Assetto Corsa and it just doesn't live up to my expectations of a racing sim. The AI is atrocious. I don't know if they fixed it yet because I haven't looked at it for a couple of weeks. But the AI is atrocious on it. The AI in this is pretty good. I was watching the DTM video for this and he says it's adaptive AI. And from the videos I've seen and from what I've experienced, it's not bad. Like, it doesn't force you off the road. It doesn't stick to a racing line like it's on a track, you know, like a rail. So that's pretty good. I've yet to actually have a real good play with the AI, but so far I'm impressed with it. See, graphics wise, it's good. I haven't got Project Cars. I would love to get my hands on it, but I can't get hold of it obviously yet. But the graphics aren't as amazing as Project Cars, but it's pretty close. Like, you know, the racing experience, the force feedback is good on it. I've heard some people say it seems a bit weak going over the rumble strips and whatnot, but I go into the settings and adjust it. I've adjusted it so it feels pretty good when you go over the rumble strips. The feeling that you get through the steering wheel for the race is pretty good as well. So all in all, I highly recommend it. Say you can download it and give it a whirl for free from Steam. And if you like it, go in there and help support it and purchase a few of the cars and the tracks and whatnot. Get onto the forums, do your profile, and get into the community. It's a really, really good game, and so far, as I don't really have any racing games that were good for the PC, this one is awesome because I like tin top racing, I like track racing, so yeah, I'm most impressed with this one so far. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see some more videos, have a float around the channel there and see what you like. If you want to watch some live streams, go over to my Twitch streaming channel that's linked on YouTube there and sign up for that. Also, Twitter and Facebook, I have Guyver Gaming TV accounts for that as well, which are also linked on this page. If you go for a wee click on it and have a nosy, you'll get updated videos, information, etc. on them as well. And if you're a Ford guy like me and you like Capris, if I remember, I'll stick a link down below to my mate's Capri site as well, and you can go on there and have a nosy at some gorgeous looking Capris and get tons of information there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all soon.